Joe Foe here, Fantasy 2010 season. Make sure you follow us on NFL.com. Now, here to talk about fantasy football, and what does all fantasy football start with? The draft. You got to draft right. It'll make or break your season. Big mistake I see a lot of people do is they try and fill in every roster position as they go along. I say don't do that. Draft by talent. Draft players that are going to get points regardless of what position they play. Your roster's going to fill up, and you know what? If you're missing a tight end or something, you can always trade it just before the week 1. Pick a good player up off the waiver wire. These things can be done. Don't just try and fill out your roster, alright? Another big thing I see people do that's a huge mistake is they invest too much in sleepers. Sleepers are meant to be drafted at the bottom end of the draft, last 5 rounds. If you're picking a sleeper by like round 8, you're screwing up, man. There's much better talent out there. Rookies. There's 3 really good rookies that I'm going to be following this year and hoping to get all 3 in my draft. First and foremost, Ryan Matthews. Running back with the Chargers. Guy's got great lower body strength. He's in a great system. His coach loves him. But most importantly, he's mature. Maturity is the key to a rookie's success. If the kid's not mature, the coach isn't going to play him. And you know what? People are going to be all over him and he's just going to feel the pressure. A mature player can deal with the pressure and he can achieve a lot of success. C.J. Spiller, another running back. Really good, really strong, really fast. I'm just a little hesitant to draft him because of his offensive line. Dez Bryant, wide receiver with the Dallas Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys, but I love the guy. Dez Bryant's huge. He's like 6 foot ginormous. He's about 230, 240, and he's got great hands. The guy's going to be a keeper for many, many years. Draft him 8th or 9th round. Hopefully he'll still be there for you. Quarterbacks. I love Kevin Kolb, I love Phillip Rivers, and I love Tony Romo. Kevin Kolb's a young quarterback. First season he's going to be the starter, filling in the shoes of Donovan McNabb, and I think he's going to do great. Tony Romo, he does well every year. Just make sure you don't draft him, make sure you don't have anything going on in December, because that's when he starts falling apart. Phillip Rivers, he's got a ton of weapons. He's got Malcolm Floyd, he's got Nene, and he's got Ryan Matthews. Phillip Rivers is going to be a great quarterback this year. I'm thinking he's going to be number 1 or number 2 in points this year. For defenses, I love the Birds. I also love the Oakland Raiders. Birds are very young, but they're very fast. Look for a lot of turnovers. Raiders are really coming along. They've really turned the page, and now that they got a decent quarterback in there, they're keeping them off the field for a little bit, give them a break. I expect big things from them. Wide receivers, Michael Crabtree is going to have a great year. He's finally coming into his own. He got a full preseason, got a full training camp. Look for that guy to put up a lot of numbers. Deshaun Jackson, number 10, Eagles. Guy's going to be great. If he gets past the defensive back, he's not getting caught. He is not getting caught. The guy's like lightning. Some other things about fantasy football that I've learned throughout the course of my 5 successful years is you got to be polite, but you also got to be able to know when to talk the right smack. I'm in a league with some people that I don't know, so I'm going to start it off easy. But once we start rolling, look for me to start talking trash. Other things about fantasy football, make sure you don't invest too heavily in the home team. I mean, I got some hometown players that I love, but just because they play for the Eagles doesn't mean they're going to play for my fantasy team. Let's be real here. I'll check you guys later. Week 2, look for me. NFL.com, make sure you follow us. Peace.